Today I was playing with these colors and cutting things in with curves, and what is interesting is that after making this composition, then I used the what it was left over from cutting all those curves. Then I put together this just for fun. So every single piece is used. It was a nice experiment. I'm recording this video, to remember this piece because I'm about to send this piece to Sakwa. Sakwa is Studio Art Quilt Associates. I am one of their members, and they're doing an auction, a benefit auction. But I wanted to show you this piece, a closer look to it. So the light is not great right now in my sewing room, but this is the front of my piece, and this is the back right here. I gotta clean it up, all those threads. And this is the name of my piece and the date. Okay, so what can I say about this piece? I use as a reference this picture right here that is from Lima. Things that I can talk about this piece are I use as an inspiration this picture that I took of a sunset in our old house in Lima, Peru. So the colors is what I follow here, and actually what I used for shapes was a picture of bowl that I found in a restaurant, and following that I created these wavy lines, and I wanted the lines to be not very symmetrical. I wanted them to be more free and look more organic. So with that draft there, then I cut my pieces, and I use improvisation piecing for that. And I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors, and I stack them to then cut those waves. So I actually did not use, this was just for me to have as a reference, this drawing here, but I drew on the fabric directly with a piece of chalk, and then drew my waves, and then used the rotary cutter to cut them. But the fabrics were stacked, so the dark purple was on top of this purple here. And when I initially worked in this piece, I was keeping it, I thought it would be like this, which is also looks pretty. So this piece can be hung this direction, or this direction too. So whichever way the owner, if it gets auctioned, the owner can choose how to put it. But if they will have to put something in the back to hang it. So after I cut all these two pieces first, then I sew that, and then I started working with the other pieces. So things have to be cut, sew, cut, sew, cut, sew, cut, sew, to create all these waves. You cannot, at least I didn't, cut everything first and then sew. No, I did cut, sew, and then after that, then is when everything was pieced. Then the machine quilting happened, but it came in stages. So first I did some machine quilting following the shape of the curves, and then I decided to do hand stitching. No, then I bind the whole piece, and for the binding I used 3 different colors on the sides, and I left them solids at the top and bottom. Then I did the hand stitching, and the hand stitching initially, this one was the first one I did. It followed the top seam of the curves, And then after doing the some of the hand stitching, then I realized that I needed more quilting by machine, and that's when I came in and I fill in these spaces here. But I was leaving threads hanging since the piece was already binded. So all these hanging threads that I had all over, like this, was just stitched from here, finish here, from here, finish here. Then I had to thread all of those, and that took a while. When I mean threaded, then because the threads were hanging, I had to thread it in the needle, and then going to the back, I had to do a knot and hide the thread, the hanging thread. And then after that, I felt that I needed more hand stitching, and then I added these ones here, that they don't continue. So I like that. I like how they start somewhere and then they stop. Start here, stop here. So it's like it goes in different places. So that's it, and I'm getting ready to pack it, to put it in a package and be sent. So I'm very happy how this piece turned out. It has a lot of texture, and I feel sad to send it. And this picture was a sunset in my backyard. It was not in the ocean. Lima is a city by the ocean. But when I was working in this piece using the waves, this wavy shape that I saw in a ball, and then the colors of the sunset, and while I was working in this piece, that's when I connected to the many sunsets that I have watched at the beach, and that beautiful calmness and quietness that comes while you watch a beautiful sunset and the colors over the ocean. And that gave me my artist statement, and I'm gonna read it to you.